Toby speaking.
Toby, it's Nick. How are you going?
Hey, Nick, how you doing?
Yeah, good, mate. You here with Cam and Dave from the Shit Dad podcast.
Hey, Toby. G'day, mate.
Hey, Ken and Dave, how you going?
Great,
Good.
mate.
Mate, absolutely no pressure at all. We've got you opening up episode 115. So,
Far out.
yeah, just don't, your legs don't have to shake. We're not that big. It's okay. No, so what we do, we get a friend of the show every week to come on to open up each show with a question. And as I said to you today, mate, the question for you today as we're heading into Christmas is, what is your favourite part of the lead up to Christmas?
Yeah, that's a very good question. That's a hard question as well. I guess for my family, my kids, the lead up to Christmas starts tomorrow from the 1st of December. That's when the countdown starts to the 24th. So everyone really gets excited. But my countdown starts today before the 1st, because starting tomorrow, I totally own anyone and everyone in my house. Because what I've done the last couple of years, what really worked, I downloaded that app that, the fake call Santa app that you can put on your phone. Yeah.
The Santa.
Yeah. So every single year from the 1st, so Christmas for me would last maybe until New Year's. I'll just push it as far as I can. So after Santa comes on the 24th, I'll still tell my kids that, if you're naughty, Santa's not going to show up with the leftovers. So I'll just push it as far as I can.
So every time they're naughty, you basically call up this call centre and tell Santa, in quotations, what has happened.
Mate, it's the best thing ever, because I've got two versions of it. I've got you can download it, and when you do the fake call, you can do it as a video call as well, or you can just press the dial, then it rings like the ringtone, the Santa's calling. Then I just show them my phone. So for the next couple of days, I'll be the king of the house, because they'll do absolutely everything I say.
Oh, that's brilliant, Toby. Mate, I got one more question for you. Are you decorate on the 1st of December or in November kind of guy?
Yeah, look, to be honest, I just, like I was saying, I'll be the king of the house for the next 24 days. For the rest of the year, the wife is the boss. So whenever she calls it, whenever she puts it up.
5th of October.
Then, yeah, we just go with it. But last year, our youngest was really young. We put it out November, then he tore it apart. So we had to wait. But usually late November, that's when we put the stuff up and start buying prezzies.
It's getting more and more popular, isn't it, to decorate early?
Yeah.
Basically straight after Halloween.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So I've got stuff in the back of my car now. So, I start to buy the prezzies a little bit at a time. But, yeah.
Oh, my shit dad moment this week is actually relating to presents hiding and destroying. So there's a little something coming up, and it's very exciting.
Interesting.
I'm devastated. Anyway, thank you so much, Toby. We really appreciate you opening up episode 115, and we hope to hear from you again soon.
My pleasure. Thanks, boys.
Cheers, Toby. G'day, and welcome back to the Shit Dad podcast, where we turn you from lad to quintessential Aussie dad, celebrating the fatherhood wins along the way. I'm Cam.
I'm Dave.
I'm Nick.
And we thank you once again for letting us come into your ear holes.
Oh, that sounded so sus.
Well,
What do you mean?
I just heard
Every week.
coming in ear holes.
Yeah, our listeners love it, and it's the end of the year. You're probably all as tired as we are, but we're powering on through.
Yeah.
We've got one day left of November, couple of weeks of craziness, and then we can have some holidays.
Everyone looks as tired as Dave, and they have come in their ear holes.
Look, I've got till 12 o'clock tomorrow.
And boys, I've got the worst. I feel like I've got like a 3-week hangover. I've ended up with a bit of acute, bronchitis.
Yeah, bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, man, no, they do not. I thought like that was a sick kid thing. I'm not a sick kid, but yeah, apparently the jab did it to me.
Oh,
Yeah, if you're that way inclined to believe that sort of stuff, the jab. But yeah, no, I got sick, and then I got better, and then all of a sudden I couldn't breathe, and now I'm like only just 2 weeks later coming good. I was real crook, and if you hear me just choking and coughing, Dave's playing the "Ain't Nobody Got Time for That" video.
Just so you can have a little laugh, guys, while we take the piss out of you for having a little kids.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, you can't make him laugh too much this episode.
not even
He will be
laughing,
coughing
God.
the whole
Every exhale, I'm like choking. But yeah, that's ain't nobody got time for that.
Mate, I think the worst part is you missed out on the mates' school pub crawl.
Devastated.
Oh, did you
mate.
pull out of that?
I had to. I was crook as a dog.
Fuck, I would have just still fucking
And
pulled through it.
Honestly, I couldn't talk. I had no voice, couldn't talk, couldn't breathe, and I sounded like I had COVID, even though I didn't. And I couldn't. The last thing I wanted to do was drink alcohol, and
Yeah.
it was bad.
Fair enough.
So yeah, that's been my couple of weeks. So sorry for not being around last episode, boys, but listened to it back, and it was a fantastic chat with Matt Formston. So
Yeah.
kudos.
Yep. Anyone who didn't hear that, we had a great interview last week with a big wave professional surfer, a Paralympian, children's book creator. Like the list goes on.
Okay, like he listed about 5 or 6 things that would just put everybody to shame. And this guy's blind.
3% vision. That's crazy.
Yeah, like, nah, that's next
Some
level.
people they just like whatever life throws them, they just take it and they rape it.
Yeah.
Like some people will just the smallest thing will happen to them and they will just go to pieces. And then guys like Matt will come in and be like, oh, "That's cute.
Yeah.
I'm blind and I surf big waves."
yeah.
Oh, I just...
But he
It's a
seemed pretty.
game.
Yeah, he seemed pretty chill. Like he didn't want to.
Yeah.
He's not the type that brags, which is cool.
No, no.
He essentially said, oh, yeah, I could have listed off a couple more things. Like, pardon?
Yeah.
Mate, you played, like, pretty competitive rugby union. You played ice hockey. Okay, mate.
I could tackle him.
Just what? Because he
Couldn't see me coming.
But, like, ice hockey, like, there's no little bell in that little puck. And, like, to be able to ice skate without seeing. Have you guys done ice skating?
Well,
I can't even do it with my eyes open.
yeah, that's right.
That's what I mean. Like, it's fucking
Yeah.
difficult.
He spoke about being able to hear, obviously,
Yeah,
like
echo
that's
sense. Like,
right.
or whatever.
Yeah,
But
pretty interesting.
Spidey senses.
good on him. But
Yeah,
anyway, we'll get him back on again, hopefully in the new year.
That's right. And if you want to suggest someone to come and have a chat to us, please by all means reach out to us. Or if you yourself want to come and have a chat, we are very interested. So please reach out to us. You don't have to be an ex-Paralympian and have a long list of achievements. You can just be a regular dad. We'd love to hear your story too. Hit us up on our socials. Send us your stories. Send us your shit dad stories of the week on shitdadpod@gmail.com or at shitdadpod on Instagram.
That's me. Shit Dad merch packs. $30.
It's every week.
That's in the year, as we said. Now, look, guys, we've still got him there, and just in time for Chrissy too.
I wonder if you can edit out coughs. It's going to be bad.
Richo.
Rijo. Didn't work your magic.
I reckon he could. Back on the merch packs: shirt, stubby cooler, and a wonderful sticker.
I believe we got 12 left, Dave.
Ooh.
Limited
left.
edition.
Whoa, get in there. So they're not $30 and now 80. No, $30, guys. Come on, get in. Get them for your dad. Get them for anybody that's got kids. Actually, just get them for anybody.
12 left, so let's get in there and get them bought.
Unreal.
Nakey Hammocks, guys, support the guys who support us. Use the code DADPOD for 10% off and set yourself up and the family this summer with one of these beauties. If you haven't had a look on their website already, jump on there and take a look at their range, because they've got some sick patterns in both hammocks, beach towels. They've got the sand-free beach towels, and they've got the picnic mats. I bought one of each, and I just wanted to rave about them, and I don't even have to pretend. They're fucking amazing.
Those picnic rugs do look...
The one thing I will say, though, is as we're all doing it tough at the moment in the money situation, they do Afterpay. So it's well worth it.
Yeah.
But definitely use the word DADPOD because you support us too.
They're also, like, reasonably priced. I mean, like, what...
They're not that. Yeah, they're not that.
I don't know if they're still on, or if they were still on sale, like the Black Friday sales or whatever, but like just
Friday
over 100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For a set up anywhere hammock. It's bloody
Get amongst it, guys.
You can't put a price on napping.
No, if you can get a nap anywhere, and you do it. You bring that hammock to work, guys. All right.
Any new dad knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, any dad at all. Actually, I think any bloke.
That's right.
The Chew, Bent, Yarn,
Convo,
Chinwag, Chat, Shoot the Breeze, a Heart to Heart, Spilling the Tea,
Dad discussion. All right, time for the chew.
The chew, boys.
Now, as we are going into the lead into Christmas, we thought, what better discussion point to have a couple of Christmas specials? So this week and next week, it's all about that run into the Christmas period. And Nick has very conveniently set up a few interesting things for us to chat about this week when it comes to Christmas.
Can I make one little side note on your main note?
Yes.
So I reckon the best, like you're right, the best time to do it is now, because we can do one about the lead up to Christmas, because there's a lot to do, lots to talk about in the lead up, the month leading up to Christmas. But then also maybe our last episode of the year could be like that big old Christmas episode as the Christmas special too, because we do have a very special guest next week, another absolute belter of a dad on. So I'm very excited to share that chat with you guys as well.
And can I make a side note to your side note?
Please do.
Note?
Yeah.
Just as long as there's beers involved, I'm happy.
Dave's like, what date is it? What month is it?
Well, as of tomorrow, 12 o'clock Friday.
How many hours left, Dave?
Of contact with
quick
children?
math.
Yeah, like less than 4.
Yeah,
3 and
boy.
a half.
Get excited.
Within my no, it would be 3 because of my lunch break.
There you go.
Yes. Lunch beers?
Yes, there is lunch. And then afternoon beers, and then dinner beers, and then until I start getting those texts from the wife saying, "Where are you? You're sleeping outside."
So 4 o'clock.
Beers.
Yeah.
Like the rest of us.
PM or AM?
Yeah, right.
Nah.
All right, guys. Came up with our little shit dadvent calendar this year. Really excited to share it with the crew. So keep an eye on the socials, because every day for the next 24 days, we're going to be throwing up some videos of us taking part in the dadvent calendar. So get excited. I just wanted to share a couple of the activities with you guys. So I'm really sick of buying $9 chocolate advent calendars and the kids just not really getting much out of it at all. Like,
They'll either eat it all at once or forget about it.
the worst part is they wake up at fuck off o'clock in the morning and they're like, I want my chocolate. I'm like, mate, you haven't even had breakfast. You're not having chocolate.
Yeah.
but the
Anyway,
good thing
and
is
then
they're
that's
like
when the
paper
first
thin.
meltdown is.
Yeah, but they're paper thin now, so it doesn't really count as chocolate.
It's also not worth $9. So I thought,
way.
Oh, they're
now,
$9.
whatever it is, it's fucking a ridiculous amount of money for a few paper thin pieces
Yeah.
of chocolate.
I think
We had a Paw Patrol one, we had a Peppa Pig one.
But you also look at the shops and you've got like a Lego one, you've got book ones. You're like, they're getting
they're
more
all-
creative, which is good, but they're also getting more expensive. So, what better time to do a free advent calendar that's going to also keep the kids entertained and happy, and keep us on our toes and creating memories? Blah blah blah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Anyway, day one. I'll fuck this up because I've got them all out of order. but I'm going to, every day we're going to share what it is. But yeah, a couple of ideas. We got favourite snack and movie night with Dad. So if you're a Monday to Friday worker, obviously change this to suit your time. But I'm a 4-day-a-week worker, and got all the time in the world, so I can do quite a bit more during the day. But yeah, obviously,
I just think automatically that, like, age of my children, a dad and daughter afternoon.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like, that suits them best before dinner.
get nails done,
Yeah.
nails with dad.
Yeah, with popcorn while the Chrissy movie's on or whatever
Yep.
it is.
There's also we can decorate some biscuits, Dave.
That is actually
Do some bicky decorating with the girls.
Milk arrowroot.
Get
Yep.
the root out.
Yeah.
that icing that you can just get now in a little container. You don't even
Yeah, you don't
worry
have to
about
make
making it. Don't need to
Decorate,
dye it. Nothing.
decorate the roots in the afternoon, and when the kids go to bed, go the other roots.
Hey.
Bazinga. Anyway, we move on. We digress a little. So we've also got set up an obstacle course with Dad. So obviously there's some that are weekend activities that are going to take a little bit more than a come home from work, kiss the girls, give them do an activity. But there's some that are, let's spend a couple of hours out in the yard.
And if you want, you can make it as a big reveal each day or each afternoon, whatever. Just, what is it today?
Yeah, definitely.
The root.
The root.
That's
Get
for the whizzes.
The root on the bench. Anyway, we got like pancake breakfast. We got water bomb fights. We got go to your favourite playground. We got Lego party. Because I did have a little look back at last year's episode. There's holiday hacks, and I believe one of my hacks was put party in front of anything, and the kids will froth on it.
That's right. I remember.
So Lego party, book party, just anything party, and like cleaning party,
Sleep party.
and
Eat your dinner party.
So yeah, throw a little Lego party. It's basically spend an hour with your kid every day leading up to Christmas, doing something different. So it's going to go off, and I reckon any dads who want to get involved, message the show, and I'll send you the list.
Sounds good. It's got our 6 cents of tick of approval.
The what?
Our 6 cent
Oh yeah,
tick of approval.
yeah. All of our 2 cents. Yeah, okay.
Quick math, you said before, mate.
All right. Next thing we're gonna discuss: Secret Santa. Now this is I think no matter what workplace you're in, I'm guessing you guys do it as well. Is this something that's common for your workplaces? No.
No, I'll just throw it in there before you guys do the workplace stuff. We're doing it with the in-laws this year. So we're doing the $100, so you don't have to buy 3 or 4 people a gift.
Yes. Yeah.
$100 limit, and everyone has to put down 5 ideas of things they want in the group chat, and then you do there's like a random email thing that you send out who your person is.
Elfster? Have you used that one?
I don't know, whatever it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Draw my name.
Yeah.
I think it's something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, and then it's so hard to think about what you want though. Like I spent 1.5 hours today online looking for shit that I wanted.
Really?
I'm a fucking man. If I want something, I go buy it.
Yeah.
Like how much?
Most of what I put on those lists is like I'll go to the bathroom and I'm like, what am I running out of?
Yeah, cologne wise.
Yeah, pretty much just like cologne, deodorant,
Oh, that's so
shaving
good.
cream.
I should have thought of that. Damn it. But I was like, I want a PS5, but like that's about 700. Yeah.
Did you?
I'm not going to ask for a PS5 controller.
Are you allowed to put down vouchers?
Yeah. But where's the fun in that? You're opening a voucher. It's like, thanks, Santa.
Yeah.
But then you can then bank it and then put it up.
Yeah,
Pull your vouchers. Yeah, it's a bit controversial. Yeah, some families and my wife's family, they're very against gift cards. You cannot buy anyone a gift card.
because there's no thought in it.
That's right. It's not personal, even though that's probably what the person actually just wants. Yeah,
Do you want to know what my 5 things were?
please.
I've got a Pocket Pro mini wireless mic for creators.
Shit, I thought you were saying
Have a little tester for not a
pocket knife. I was like, oh, fucking that's
I thought you were going
mate.
I thought you were saying
Dildo,
Polly Pocket.
Polly pocket. No.
We all went different things there. Pocket pussy. Bottle of Ardbeg, 10-year-old Islay single malt whiskey. We went also a Samsung wireless charging stand. You know the things that charges your phone, your watch, and your headphones all at once? Keen as. I'd love that. The Odin's Emblem Horn Mug, the modernviking.com.au.
Oh yeah, the little.
Yeah.
I've
It's
seen them.
freaking sick. They're
that
$85
like-
for a horn.
Is that
Yeah.
like what you had at your Bucks party?
Not quite. There's a handle and it's just different shape,
it's
but
a-
it looks
okay.
legit.
That is cool.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
bit different. No, I thought you. Were
You don't
talking
drink
about
beer
like
out of
an
that. You drink ale.
Yeah, you drink legit good beer. Anyway, but the one thing that I really do want for camping is the Wakako mini presso portable pod espresso machine.
I've seen those. Yes.
So you can chuck them in your camping gear. You put a espresso pot in it and some hot water, and you like aeropress it, and it creates pressure inside, and you push it in, and it makes the crema on top of it as well. Looks real good. And the other thing, well, no, that was it. That was the pocket pussy. No.
All right. Well, next week, Dave, you bring your top 5.
Top 5.
It'll be chocolate. It'll be
Voucher for BCS,
Jamison's.
voucher for Dan Murphy's, voucher for Wish. Yeah. You're talking about top 5 as in for me if I was going to family or for what I tell the kids in my class?
Yeah. Well, tell your kids in the class.
Because I tell my kids in the class, I like whiskey and beer. And I get so many chocolates.
Do you know something you can tell your kids now? $100 goes a long way on Temu.
That's true.
Yes.
I get about 40,000 different things.
Yeah, boy.
Anyone else get served random things on Temu, like on the ads?
No. Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
ads come up.
Yeah.
I'm okay,
You're like,
thanks.
what is that? And you click on it, you're like, oh, fuck, they're following me now.
Yeah, they can hear it. Anyway, so work, boys. What's your rules
Yeah,
for
what's yours?
Oh, yeah.
work Secret
So
Santa?
This year.
99% of the time, it's the Steeler
Yeah, I like the
gift
silly
kind
one.
of thing. This year, we all decided, actually, let's do the regular one
yeah,
where you
yeah,
get
you're
someone's
mentioning this,
name
yeah.
and you can actually buy something personal for them, which is good in theory. But then you get someone and you're like, oh, I've got a 22-year-old girl who TikToks all day. I got no idea what she actually wants, and I'll
Does
probably
this girl like Hello Kitty?
What's she like?
I'll do something to offend her. So that's when you got to ask the friends, what should I get her? Yeah.
Triggered. You don't want to trigger them.
That's right. What about you?
So was it? School was just it was like the stealing one was. Just, you take a number.
Yeah.
Whatever you take is what you get, kind of thing.
Yeah.
This year they've gone Secret Santa, but it's a re-gifting. So something that you want to, as teachers, we all have these stupid re-gift things that we want. So it's going to just be a big piss take.
Yeah.
Re-gifted, something that you've loved and you want to share on. So like, it's going to be fucking horrendous.
It's going to be cringe.
Yeah, so look, I'm almost positive no one listens to this pod, and it's tomorrow anyway, from work. But it's mine. When I was buying my actual secret, like another Secret Santa, I bought one of those beer snorkels. This is on like special. That's fucking cool. And if worst comes to worst, I'm just going to take it anyway and then have it. But then I sat there and thought, I was like, nah, you know what? I get like 50 pairs of socks a year. So I'm just going to like re-gift like some of my holy ones that my big toes poked out and all of that. And I got a couple of other little things this year that I'll chuck in the bag as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like
but no,
that.
yeah. The other one is like in our team, like it's like a $50 limit because there's like, what have we got? 7 of us.
Yeah.
And we just buy. It's essentially just an exchange of alcohol.
Yeah. Okay.
Just go to the pub. Which you're doing anyway.
Yes, that's true.
Love it.
So, but this time we're giving them specific stuff to enjoy after.
Nice. Very nice.
All right. The next thing we were going to discuss was Elf on the Shelf. Now we spoke about this time last
Yeah.
year.
Have you guys got more creative?
Mine's back.
Well, yeah, ours is back. We've started even watching the Elf on the Shelf shows on Netflix. Have you seen those?
What?
Oh, you guys have gone.
This has morphed beyond just a game or just a thing you play. It is a brand now. There's also Elf Pets.
No way.
So you buy the fucking reindeer that goes with the elves that then has to also make an appearance each night or each day. So it's getting a bit out of control. So
I've still managed to dodge it.
we've got it. I don't know. I haven't really committed to doing it. I
Yeah.
think my wife wants to, but I'm kind of like, just
When the kids get older, they probably will want to with the school.
Yeah.
See, the thing is that, like, Miss 4 loves it. Miss 1 enjoyed it. Like, last year, like, she was, I don't even know how she was last
Do
year.
you tell your kids though that it comes alive and moves, or do you just say we just do a different thing?
It scared the shit
No,
out
so
of
it's
them.
like
eh?
magic.
Yeah.
He goes home. Well, it's now a he and she now that we've got. Miss 1 got one yesterday. But we say no, they're here to watch. And then every night they go back to Santa to report on how you're going in the lead up to Christmas. And I said, but the rule is if you touch them, they lose their magic and they have to then rest with Santa the next day. So you won't see them. So essentially to stop them from grabbing and playing with it.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I think last year, from memory, I made it to day 3 or 4 and was like, I'm kind of out of ideas.
Yeah.
I lost momentum. And now I'm like, oh no, we've committed to this.
that's why I said to you guys a couple of weeks ago, it must have been about a month ago. We found the website where you can just buy little costumes and stuff from. Yes, the missus spent, X amount. But
That's the problem. You got to spend money, and it's freaking
look,
annoying.
you don't have to, but this was just at us copping out a little bit. So, but it did come in handy. Little Miss 4 had graduation, kindy graduation, yesterday. So that's why he came back. But he was dressed in a little graduation costume. The outfit had little hat and stuff this, and it was quite cute.
I saw that. It's a full-on graduation thing with the outfits and hats and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty full-on.
So like she was super excited to have him back for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, how did he know it's my graduation? Just magic, babe, magic.
Is it a good? I won't. No.
Go.
Nah. I'm done. Nah. Don't get me, I was going to get started. I was going to start twisting off on kidney graduations. Because we've done 2 of them now, and they are a fucking joke.
Oh, ours didn't even offer it. We just had a disco the other night. That was it.
It's
like,
a pointless carry-on bullshit. You can't graduate kindy.
Well, you
Give
do,
them a
but-
biscuit
'cause
and
you
fucking
finished.
walk out the door. See you later.
Nah, so you're missing it, mate. You're missing it.
We went through Mr. 5, like Mr. 6 and Mr. 8, and I sat there the whole time going, are these guys for real? Are they the
Did they
full
get
quid?
dressed up, little hats and
Yeah,
everything?
all the teachers as well. You're like, mate, get a fucking life.
You're just not in the game, mate. You just wouldn't understand. Just go fucking get a cat out of the tree.
I'm trying. I'm really trying, Dave. I'm getting better and better with Christmas spirit. I'm sprinkling myself with Christmas spirit more and more every year. But there's some things that I just don't get.
Nick, I'm on your side, mate.
Mate, it's a pest. Oh, and we've got another one coming up this year. So Miss 4 just finishes this year, and I'm like, I do not want to go to another. Like, it's 3 hours out of your life.
Yeah.
3 hours? What is the fucking problem with your kindy?
Nothing. My missus likes getting places real early and then doing shit afterwards. You're like,
3 hours?
Anyway.
Holy
Well,
fuck.
I got a kindy disco story for later on.
Oh, I can't wait.
But so Nick, your recommendation to any dads listening is do not start doing Elf on the Shelf because you'll never be
You'll
able
never
to
be able to get out of it. No.
Yeah.
And then you'll do a Dave and end up having to get a same-sex partner and for the other kids, and it's just going to be a
And
nightmare.
guess what?
And then you're
you
not
get
going to.
really creative and then just hide them in a really good spot and say, we're playing hide and seek, and the kids never find them, and that's 5 days done. All right.
Don't forget about it. Yeah.
Correct.
Do you reckon as society gets more woke, they're just going to come out with that you're not going to be able to give them sex anymore? Like there's not going to be a boy and a girl Elf on the Shelf.
I'd say they're pretty androgynous at the moment.
They and a them, and it's like
Have you seen them? Like they're pretty. They could go either way.
yeah, right. So they got
yeah.
boobies and a bulge.
No, they've got
I
nothing.
got nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing. And their faces are just smiley faces. Slightly different, but anyway.
Right.
What do we got next on here? Revisiting our holiday hacks.
Guys, if you haven't already, go back and listen to what the episode. I wrote it down here.
Yep. Holiday hacks and Woolly sack wax.
Yep. So get in and have a look at that one. It's about December last year, and I had a good listen to it today. And just listening back to our old holiday hacks, I'm like, fuck, I still do them. That's so good. So if you want to get amongst it, yeah, throw party on the end of anything, as I said before. We've got what else have we got?
We're going to be doing the Woolly sack wax this year. We've got the big trampoline.
Got the Vuli ready?
in the garage. It's
Ready to
15
go.
boxes just sitting there for the last 6 months, ready
That's
to go.
going to be painful.
Yeah.
Don't
We're-
stand balls on.
Yeah.
No, we're paying a dude to
Oh,
come.
good
do it.
idea. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
air
fucking
tasking.
around with that.
That's money well
Yeah.
spent.
Yeah.
One
Look
dude?
after your nards.
I've got no idea. My wife sorted it, but yeah, it's kind of like 2 days before Christmas, and it's not a Santa thing because you can't
Nah,
You can't do those
surprise them with an
Nah.
enormous thing like
unless you're doing it like the night as soon as they
Yeah.
go to bed, and
Yeah.
you're doing it in the dark. You're like,
Have we spoken about that though too? Like the big presents coming more from the parents rather than Santa.
that. Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, good. I'm glad.
Because
Yeah,
I
we need
think,
to do that.
not every kid's in the position where Santa can bring them those big
No, that's right.
And
yeah.
it's good that Santa brings whatever X amount little
Yep.
toys.
Yep.
And your family.
And you
gives
don't want to
good
make
stuff.
yourself, if you're not in the position to spend heaps on presents and stuff, which we shouldn't really be doing anyway, because it is breeding this attitude into kids of presents is the main thing of Christmas,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
it is.
And you get
it is
more
for
and more
kids.
each year.
Yeah, exactly. It is for kids at this age because it's exciting and they've got the spirit. But like, I'm trying to drum into my boys, like, let's not. Yeah, presents are awesome. Let's not dance around it. We love presents. How good are they? But how good is it when we go see the family? How
Yeah.
good is it when you go see nanny or grandma or and
But
like
even you think
go
about-
have a swim in grandma's pool and like
That's what it's about,
we
yeah.
spend the day together and we eat heaps of food and then they're like, actually, okay, cool.
Yeah, backyard cricket,
Yeah.
all these different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you think about this idea of even just lists. Kids from a young age are drilled into them that they're gonna. You write an endless list of
Yeah.
stuff you want that Santa's gonna bring you. It's kind
Boils
of crazy,
my
isn't
piss.
it?
Yeah. And my missus told my boys to do the list, and they're just like looking around the room.
Curtains.
My son just every year for his lists gets fixated on one random thing. It's the first thing he thinks of when he does his first list, and he writes it on the rest of the month or two.
Yeah.
This year, it's a Paw Patrol motorbike.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I'm like, yeah, that's quite specific. You know?
My 8-year-old wants a mobilised poo. You know, the one of those poos that you remote control.
Yeah,
That's the one
you bought? Yeah.
Yeah. He must have been listening to the pod.
He listens to the
Shout
pod,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Oh, well done, Mr. O. Woohoo.
You wouldn't believe what I did this afternoon.
What?
I put my Christmas lights up for the first time.
Yeah, good on you.
But it was
In November.
Yeah, because we got a busy weekend, as you know. We got there. Yeah.
I think that comes into play so much more this day. You know, like it was always 1st of December
Yeah.
prior to kids.
But the weekend before was pretty much.
It's fine.
It's close.
Yeah.
And-
We did ours
yes.
last weekend.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a
Same. Yeah, well, we did it on the weekend. But I think it comes down to how busy everyone is now. You can't... Traditionally, I think it was like 1st of December, everyone did it because you would make time for it. But now it's just like... You get home at 6 o'clock. The last thing you want to do is pull that fucking tree out of the box, untangle all of those lights, and then go. And you realise, like 4 hours later, you're like, this tree's still not even up. Like, what the hell?
You know what it's also about, though? The retail shopping centres, as soon as Halloween's over, it's from the 1st November, everything is deluxe and up in all the shopping centres.
Yeah.
So you start to see it, you start to hear all the
Start
Christmas
hearing
carols.
Mariah Carey
That's
and
it.
Michael Bublé.
Now, it's like, oh no, it's begun.
I don't want to go to the shops anymore. Anyway, I got home from picking the boys up from school, and I was like, oh, yep, let's put the lights up. How good. Got outside, ready to go, and I was like, oh, the lawn's a bit questionable. Nah, it'll be right. I'll mow it another time. I'll just pull out all the stuff, and when I need to do it, it's all good. The tree was an absolute bush. It was a fucking jungle. So I was like, oh, fine. All right, I've got to... So I ended up doing like half an hour of hedging just so I could get the lights up in the tree.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, coming with that, you got to move all the trailers around. You rake everything up and put it in the trailer, make it look neat. And it was just... It ended up being a whole thing. And I was like... Half an hour of putting lights up turned into, like, just before we came here to record.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare.
That's right. And it gets more complex every year. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'll just get one
Buy
more
more
thing.
things, yeah.
One more thing.
Although,
No.
I bought a lot of solar stuff. All the solar powered.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Real good.
Yeah, nice.
Solar stuff is the best thing because you just put it up and then make sure you just click it and then
Good
away
to
it
go.
goes.
Yeah.
Because the problem is our summers are so long and hot that sometimes, like, whatever, like with young kids, you wake up at like 3 o'clock and you're like, what's that flashing outside? You're like, shit, that's our lights.
Never-ending Brisbane life.
Yeah. Now, here's a hack for you guys when
Yeah.
you're putting up Christmas lights. Okay, don't put any on the actual, like, anywhere too low that you need to move with when you mow. Because when you need to mow and whippersnip, and then you're constantly having to move and some of this. So always keep it somewhere high, because otherwise, like I said, in summer, that grass grows and you're mowing like
Good
once
shout.
a week, and it's still not enough. That's having to move that lights or having a hedge and stuff like that. Yeah,
I'm going to stick to my trick of just the bare minimum, barely any lights at all.
Well, we've got like a facade on our house, so we don't have any gutters. So I've bought all these lights, the fairy lights to put around the frame of the house. I've got nowhere to put them. I can't stick them on anything. So I'm like, oh, do we use double-sided tape, blue tack? Nothing. So now I've just wasted and that's another hack when you're shopping. That's a segue into the next thing. Another hack when you're shopping for Christmas lights and decorations and stuff. Don't take a trolley. Take a basket.
Oh, yes.
Holy shit.
And don't do it at Bunnings as well. 'Cause you'll probably be getting all the extra big things,
Yeah.
right?
I didn't even think about Bunnings. We only went to Big W and spent more than I was willing to spend or willing to
Yeah,
admit
but
that we spent.
it's so expensive these days now. Like, you can't get any cheap lights. It's all because they're all solar powered too. So it's just, as soon as you buy like a box and you're like, is that going to be long enough? So then you go the next size up and you're like, oh, is
But
that
you know what,
gonna
Dave?
be?
We're sprinkling more Christmas spirit on ourselves every year that we've got kids, aren't we?
That's
Of
it.
course we
Just,
are.
just sprinkling it on.
That's good.
So guess what? Next year, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. We're going to Bunnings together.
Oh,
I'm
bring me.
I'm going to get
Yeah.
one of those stupid fucking inflatable big fucking things that sit on the front yard.
I've got a me-sized inflatable Santa.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
The
That
kids
is
love it. So good.
Talking about your facade, you know how you can't hang anything on?
Yeah.
3M hooks, like the little key hooks. They'll hold them perfectly.
And they stick on with tape or something.
It's like, it's meant to tape, and then when you're really done with them, you just pull the backside. It's like the stuff for your walls.
Oh, okay.
And then, like as I said, it literally looks, it's a flat panel, and it's got a little hook. So your little lights will just sit in them.
DIY, Dad. I'm going to Bunnings tomorrow. Thanks, Dave.
No problem. Wear some cargo pants, mate.
Pockets.
I don't even need a trolley.
No, you didn't. You just walk in, walk out. What do we got here? Listener question, yeah?
Yep, threw the listener question out.
What can we tell the wives to get us instead of socks and jocks this year? We've got responses.
Got a large list of responses.
I actually
Got a huge amount.
Fly through real quick. Whiskey. Subscription to anything.
Whoa.
Coffee beans. A nice pair of Vans. Lingerie for the wife is the gift that keeps on giving. Mm-hmm. Yeah, boy.
But that also then potentially promotes more kids, so...
Just get the snip. But yeah, I agree. Yeah. Crocs. Like a pair of Crocs, I imagine, not actual crocodiles. Tins for Boxing Day.
Firstly, by the way, I'd prefer an actual crocodile than a pair of Crocs.
Nah, mate, Crocs are cool now. It's all about Crocs and giblets.
Crocs. Giblets, what are they?
You haven't heard of giblets?
Oh, they're the things that go on the Crocs, isn't it?
Yeah, they're like the little...
See, old mate over here dripping in Riz.
With those
little
chops,
characters, little things you can get on, clip them into your Crocs.
No, haven't heard of that. I gotta keep it.
Oh, you know who does it? Bieber and Kid Leroy.
Oh, must be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shit, I'm going out now. I'm just ordering something like that. I'm done.
We got an R-rated one, a dildo for my bum. I think that may have been a piss take one.
You never know. Someone could have just been being honest.
I saw who did it, and it's definitely a piss take. Nintendo game, a watch. Mum got heels from Dad.
Yeah.
So a little hint for dads. Mum's won a few shoes, maybe. I don't know. A night away alone. I actually really like that. Mm-hmm. Something that'll go longer than 2 minutes, in brackets, someone had to put it in. How many innuendos do we require in one saying? Beer, blowjob, and a bloody good steak.
That's a 3 Bs.
That's a bit of a stretch, that last one.
A bloody good steak.
Could have done another actual B thing, but anyway.
But also,
But all at once.
how can a steak be bloody and good?
That's right, yeah.
Boom. Holiday without children.
It has to be bloody to be good.
And no, not too bloody. And a shower caddy.
Have you?
But not just like the normal like ones that you put the shampoo and conditioner and soap in. Like
I know who's talking about this one.
the ones that pucker to the wall and they're like beer holders.
These are the
And you've
silicon
got,
ones
like,
that I spoke about a
speaker
little while ago,
holder.
and then you guys went, silicon? Like what? It sticks on the wall. You're going to give me shit about a silicon dildo.
Sounds like something we give you shit about.
Of course it is. Like, just look, mate, each to their own, all right? Okay? No, I told you guys this. I reckon mine's been up for like close to 3 years.
Never come off.
Never come off. I just clean around it. Just clean around it.
Clean around it, that's
Clean
awesome.
around it, and it just fits a can really nicely. But
Yeah.
the stubby's fine too.
There you go.
I
Shower
just-
beer.
I just need 2 because 1 beer is not enough in the shower.
How long are your showers? Or how fast are you drinking?
Shit. Both are valid questions, I think.
I'm a teacher, so I'll finish with that.
Sits in the sandbox all day.
That's right. I got lots of sand to wash out. Lots of glitter, lots of craft, lots of finger painting, guys. You know.
But that wrapped up the old listener question.
Nice one.
So thanks to everyone who got involved
Yeah.
and got involved in the listener question on @ShitDadPod.
What a
on
chew.
Instagram.
Honesty. Yeah.
How good's that chew, guys?
Getting
Look-
us in the Christmas spirit.
Twice boxing kangaroos, the dreaded I need to use the loo, and all other things kids want to do. This is the shit dad review. The uh-oh dad, I think it did a poo. At least we know where is the loo. Running amok with dad now true. This is the shit dad review. This is the shit dad review. This is the shit dad review.
All right, so this week we've got Daddy Reviews. We take turns reviewing a family-friendly location with an unnecessary and probably pointless review to help dads find a good family day out. So this week I have done a review for Bunnings, Virginia,
Nice.
which is our closest Bunnings. Currently rated 4.4 stars on Google Reviews. People often mention, when they're talking about Bunnings, with 1,200 reviews, they often mention parking as a big point of contention, plants, paint, sausage sizzle, escalators, and aircon. So these are obviously very important for summer.
Yep.
This week I decided to write a bush poem, an ode to Bunnings, Virginia.
Yes.
And this is what I'll post
I
on
can't
the
wait for
review,
this.
in Google Reviews. Out in the heart of Virginia, where the eucalypts sway, there's a place of Aussie spirit where families spend their day. Bunnings stands tall and proud neath the Southern Cross, a hardware haven, a community hub, where friendships aren't at a loss. The sun beats down on the car park as families roll in to Bunnings, Virginia, where the adventure begins. Little feet scamper to the playground's joyous call, a plastic fortress of laughter where imaginations enthrall. Parents linger nearby, sipping coffee at the cafe's brew, a gathering of mateship as the morning dew glistens on the gum leaves overhead, while the aroma of sausages being sizzled is spread. The sizzle is a symphony, a national sound, as onions dance on the hot plate and laughter abounds. In the corner, a crafts table with paints and glues, where kids create masterpieces with colours they choose. Under the gum trees, the snags are handed around, wrapped in fluffy bread with onions, sauce, and a satisfying sound. The Bunnings sausage sizzle, an Aussie institution, filling bellies, hearts, creating a shared communion. In the heart of Bunnings, Virginia, where gum trees stand tall, the spirit of community echoes through the hall. So if you're in need of supplies or just passing through, Bunnings, Virginia welcomes you with a warm Aussie g'day too.
Nice. Very
How
good.
good's that?
Love it.
What do you reckon?
Must be posted. 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Take a half off because you used Chat DAD.
Of course.
So, which brings me
I
to
can't
my-
write that. That was awesome.
That was
love
Banjo Patterson shit.
I do love that it's a rhyming couplet, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. But which brings me to my now just reintroduce. I just thought of it then. Here is now the topic, a new segment for us. Guess the key words to our chat to produce.
Bush poem, Bunnings, Virginia.
Yeah.
Sausage sizzle.
What went in there?
Sizzle.
Sausage sizzle.
Plastic Fortress of Fun was my favourite.
Yeah, that is good. So I had to rhyme.
Yeah.
What else?
Parking.
Yeah, parking.
All the things you said at the start. The list you rattled off of important things.
Yeah.
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 Well, you're missing one.
Plants.
No.
No, so we
This
said
is
sausage sizzle. No.
the crafts table.
Yeah, of course.
Great holiday hack.
Yes.
Take your kid to
yeah,
Bunnings.
Air
Yes.
conditioning,
Yeah.
coffee, playground,
Yeah.
Arts and crafts.
arts and crafts. Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you. I'll be posting that right now. All right, it is time for our shit dad story of the week. Nick, you mentioned up top you've got a pretty good one for this week.
Oh, I'm fuming. So, as most couples, the mum takes the present responsibility. We'll call it.
She takes charge.
She takes charge. She buys the presents and she stores the presents. I'm just the muscle. So I'm the one that lifts the presents up the stairs and puts them up into what we thought was a pretty good hiding spot up in our cupboard, covered in an old curtain. And then one day, so our kids have a really bad habit of coming into our room unannounced, also when we're not there. So they just come in and just do whatever they want, look through whatever they want, which was dangerous. And they, Mr. 8 decided he wanted a curtain for his room. It just so happened to be the curtain that was covering the gifts. So he saw all of the gifts. Oh. And our wife had a proper meltdown. She's just like, I spent so much time on those gifts, and like she was just in no place to talk to the kids, talk to me or anyone, and she just like melted down on the bed. And I said to the boy, I was like, "How much did you see?" And he goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "What did you see? Did you see it all?" And he goes, yeah. I said, well, you've just ruined your Christmas presents. Good on you, mate. We're taking them back to the shop next week. No, I'll forget.
Was that Santa presents as well?
Yeah. They're all Santa presents. Fuck. Yeah. So we're in a world of hurt. So I've had to pack it all into boxes and suitcases and pack them away in the garage. So.
Yeah.
Devo.
Here's a little hack for you, because we just did it this year. We were trying to up at the girls' cupboards quite high. Like, yes, I'm lucky they're quite young at the moment, so we were hiding them up in there, like just getting in bags. But we've recently just taken them down, chucked them in our suitcases, but they have the lock. You know, the suitcases with the lock on them.
Yeah.
So we just locked them up because they can't get them.
That's a good
shout.
shout.
They're like, well, why is it down? Like, what do you mean? Like, the suitcases are just down, I guess.
Yeah.
No big deal, you know. But so chuck them. Yeah, the suitcase is a good idea.
Good to know.
Lock.
Yeah.
That's a good point. We literally just put all of ours in that room in there, and my wife just closes the door. But it's not
mate,
safe.
nah, not at all.
No, and it is, and I think
And the kids, like,
our age is okay of our kids, but getting that bit older where they become a little bit more adventurous. I was notorious at fucking finding all the gifts.
oh
and
mate,
shit.
I knew where Mum from a very young age hid all the gifts, and I've found them all most of the time.
I think I'm pretty sure one time before my birthday, this is a Sega time. Like, I asked for a Sega game, and then everyone went out, and I was left at home. I think it must have been grade 6, I was 12 or whatever. I went and got the game out, opened it, played it for a while, and then when they were coming home, quickly stopped it, put it back in. So yeah, maybe my parents needed a suitcase with a lock on it too.
Yeah. How about you, Dave? What do you got this week?
No, my shit dad story is just that I've been probably pretty shit in general. I've just been swamped with everything, and it's just been taking its toll. This time of the year just fucking drains me, and it's just hard. It's like now everything's done too. Like, I'm still so drained because I've just put everything into that, reports, you know. But again, like getting ready for Christmas, trying to do all those things, little girl stuff, dance recital, you know, this and that. But I think it's just probably me actually being shit and being a little bit like absent-minded because everything's been taken mine. So nothing specific.
Yeah, but you're going to go on holidays next week, and you'll be able to reset.
And
You'll
that's
be a new
exactly
man.
right. Well, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Like, because I know there's a couple of weeks where I'm cranky, I'm whatever, shitty. But yeah, as a Monday, next week I will be like, I get to see the sport, I get to see the swimming, I get to be there. It's all the things that I don't get unless I take a sick day. So it's, I'm really looking forward to it because it's a big reset for me, and it's actually, it makes everything really worth it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you, mate?
For me this week, I mentioned earlier the Kindy disco.
the disco.
Yeah.
That was up the road a couple of nights ago. First of its kind in this household. But one of those ones that was good. You could take the siblings as well. So I took the eldest too.
Yep.
And there was a fair bit of food there. We took along some zucchini slice, as you do. And the kids were having a good time, dancing away, having a bit of food, nothing too crazy. A few times, though, I did clock my son just going over and getting another Cheerio, little boys, they're also known, or Frankfurts, whatever you want to call them. And then some fairy bread, and I'll see him again going for another Cheerio. He'll be on the dance floor dancing with a Cheerio in hand. At the very end of the night, he comes up to me and says, "Dad, my tummy hurts."
Yeah.
I was like, okay, time to go.
There we go.
All right. And I was expecting him to kind of like be a bit sick that night. He was fine. He went straight to sleep, mate. He was tired and everything.
Yep.
Next day, sent him to daycare. We get the note on Story Park. Hey, can you come and pick him up? He's complaining of a sore tummy. And so I was at work, my wife had to get him.
Yep.
Brings him home. Seemed fine. Nothing really wrong. Just a little bit of complaining here and there. Ended up being so constipated from all the fairy bread and Cheerios that he was eating, he couldn't shit all day. Poor bastard.
That boy clogged up.
I clogged him up. Yeah.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. Yeah.
Just naturally let it happen.
Yeah, it came out.
Throw down a pear, he'd be right.
Yep. Bit
Smash
of
a
pear
plum.
juice, prune juice. Yeah.
Oh, it's good to you didn't have to go to the laxatives to
Yeah.
get it all
Oh
out.
no, it wasn't that bad. Yeah. Just
But it was just like,
backed him up for a day or so.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well done. I'm surprised he didn't start doing the fairy bread with the Cheerios on it.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's Bunnings style. Nick, I know your kids are often the ones, well, they used to be. They go to a kids' party and just
they love the food table. Mate.
yeah, have so much and then feel sick.
Good on the tooth and then bad on the guts. Weak guts.
Yeah. All right, so Nick, you've got the quote for this week before we round it out.
I kept it simple this week, boys. Christmas is not a season. That's my quote. It's not a fucking season. Christmas is a time of the year. Yes, before you go on and give me some curry.
I'm not going on. I agree with you.
I'm sprinkling the spirit, remember?
Yeah.
I'm still sprinkling the Christmas spirit. However, people who carry on like Christmas is a fucking season, we've got 4 seasons. Yeah.
Correct.
I'm in agreement with you.
Good.
Me
I love
too.
it.
I enjoy Christmas time.
Christmas Day.
Christmas time is fantastic.
Christmas
I
Day
love
lasts
Christmas.
for 24 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
But yes.
Christmas time in general is fucking
I
awesome.
don't think it's a season.
Yeah.
No.
Whoever fucking... What? Okay.
Do you know what the worst part is? Like the Hallmark thing, all the shops, as soon as there's like one thing finished, another thing pops up. That's the issue with
Yes.
me. That's how it's marketed, and like that's why people think it's a season, because it's from November 1 until Christmas Day.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
all
but
you
then
see,
there's
all you hear.
Goes from
Yeah, but
Black
then-
Friday to...
Yeah.
But then come 1st of January... No, not even. Sorry. Come Boxing Day.
Easter, baby.
Oh, hot cross
those hot
buns
cross buns.
back.
They're selling them now. We bought some the other day.
Oh, really?
Did ya?
Yeah, they've just given up. I think they just sell them all year round.
I actually honestly don't know why they don't sell them all year round. They're fucking delicious. I
Yep.
love them.
What religious thing is Christmas again?
Catholic.
Jeebus.
Jesus
Christian.
died in... No, Jesus died at Easter.
Nah, he was-
Easter.
yeah,
Yeah.
he
Oh,
was
sorry.
born.
Yeah. Sorry. Which
Yeah.
one? Yeah, he was born at Christmas.
Was he? So Christmas Day was Jesus'
His
birthday.
birth.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, lucky dude.
And that's why the gifts of giving, God gave His Son, but then the 3 kings gave their best gifts and shit, blah 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 blah.
There you go. Maybe we can give away our kids this Christmas too.
Wouldn't it be lovely?
Or we could act out the Christmas. It would be the nativity scene, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So Jesus' birth. But they could be the 3 kings and we make them give us presents.
Yes.
Their best present.
Yeah.
So you have to give us your best present.
And they have to stand there and watch a birth.
I don't want to
That went
traumatize
real-
these kids.
That went real
too much.
placentary real quick.
And thanks again, everyone, for listening. That wraps up another episode and busy week in fatherhood. Thank you once again for joining us. We'll be in your ear holes again this time next week. Until then, from this bunch of drained, doting, dynamic dads, walk on with your heads high and your jokes lame. See you later.
See you guys.
Yeah.